guys, welcome back to another video. Today is a little bit different of a video. I kind of had this thought earlier today and I was like, this would be a really fun video to film. So basically today's video idea is going to be a train with me while I kind of yap, and I'm going to be ranking all of the Star Stable horses that came out this year. So I went and compiled a list of all the horses that came out this year and their release date, and I kind of put them in order from the ones that I like the most. I will say this was very, very difficult because I didn't realize how good every single one of the horses that came out this year were. There wasn't one that came out that I hated or disliked in any kind of way. It was like every single one that came out was almost better than the next. So it was really hard to kind of rate them. Okay, so I've been training this horse for 3 days. We're so close to finishing it, so I'm hoping that recording this video will kind of either get me to finish this horse or pretty close to finishing this horse. Alright, we're going to start our training here in Fort Pinta while we kind of get into this list. We're going to go through these horses in the order of the ones I like the least to the ones I like the most. So there were 9 horses that came out this year, and I'm also including all of the magic horses. So we'll start with my least favorite, I guess, of the group, and that's going to be the Dragon Frisians. I'll go ahead and pop up a picture of them. I do really like the dragon horses. I think that they are definitely way better than the old dragon magic horses. The new Frisian model is better than the old Frisian model to begin with anyway. I do really like them. I only have the black one. I don't have the white one. I think they're really cool. I think their animations are really awesome. I think both the magical and non-magical coat are really, really cool. The reason why I put them on the bottom of this list is because, like I said, I only have one of them and I barely touched this horse. I don't even know what level it's at. I have never really ridden this horse. That's why I kind of just automatically go ahead and put it at the bottom of the list. They came out February 12th of this year, so they've been out almost the entire year. Next, in 8th place are the Criollos. They came out January 15th of this year, so they were the first horses that came out of 2025. I like them. I think I have 2 of the original coat colors that came out, and then when the newer coat came out, the buckskin paint, I think is what it is. I'll put another picture up on the screen of them. When those came out, I bought that one. But they're okay. They're not the best horse. Again, I have a couple, but I don't really use them. I do think they're super cute, and honestly, I would have to say that the Criollos have the best rear in the game, in my opinion. It's so cute. They pose at the end. It's probably my favorite rear that SSO has come out with. I was kind of thinking about getting more, but again, I have the it's a bay roan and then the black and white one. I have those 2, and I maxed them, and then after that I just never touched them again. So that's kind of why they're farther down on the list. And then next, in 7th place, I think I just finished my Trailblazer, actually. I finished the Trailblazer. But next is going to be the Butterfly Magic horses. I'm probably gonna get some feedback about this one. I did not buy, actually that's a lie. I did buy Butterfly Magic Horse. I got the Lunar Moth one on the Ardennes. They came out on June 25th of this year. I didn't really have a want to buy them. I wasn't really on the game. I think I bought the Moth one a couple days before the event ended. I really didn't do much during that event. I do kind of wish that I would have gotten the Monarch Butterfly one just because I think it's really cute. I also wish I would have gotten the Monarch Butterfly Raven pet because I love it. It's so pretty. But again, these horses are kind of low on the list. Again, I didn't play during that time and I only bought the Moth one. I think I've only gotten to level 5 and I haven't touched it since. Actually, I don't even know if I've gotten it that far. But I do love the non-magical coat for the Lunar Moth one. I think it's very unique, very pretty. So next would be in 6th place. I might get some backlash on this one. This is kind of, from this place up, was super hard to rate them. But the next one is the Mules, and they came out May 14th of this year. I do really like the Mules. I think they're super cute. Going up against some of the other horses that came out this year, I don't think they really stand a chance against them in terms of how much I like them. I did actually get my boyfriend to play this game, and the only push for him to level up his account was so that he could get the mule. But I do really like them. I think they're very different from anything Star Stable's ever done. I was so excited when I heard they were coming out. I do love the breed. I absolutely love it. The coat colors they're nice. I think they could have had a little bit more variety, but a lot of people don't like their like special move, the hee-haw. I love it. I think it's so cute. Again, so unique. There's not another horse in the game that its special move is a noise or anything like that. I can say that I do only have one coat color. I maxed it, and after that I just kind of never touched it. We're at level 14. And I can't really blame that on the coat color itself. Oh, speaking of the mules, I'm kind of that way with any of the horses, really. Once I max them, I'm not going to touch them for like quite some time because I have a ton of horses and I don't even think half of them are maxed. Probably barely a quarter of them are maxed. So I can't really blame that on the breed. Okay, so the next horse that came out, when it came out, I thought for sure this is my favorite horse of the year. Like no other horse is going to top this one, but this horse made it to 5th place, and that is going to be the Hanoverians. And they came out March 12th of this year. I did buy a couple coat colors. I think I bought the chestnut and the bay, I think. I do really, really love this breed. I think it's super great for like flats and like show jumping shows if you want to kind of do those. I think it's really great for role plays as well if you're going to do some like rider rules or things like that. I think that's probably your best bet when it comes to horse breeds. I also thought for sure that was going to be my favorite horse breed of the year because they came up with a coat that kind of looked like my horse that passed away earlier in this year. So I was like, this is the one, this is the horse, you know. I would also say that these horses are probably the most popular for flats and stuff. Besides like the Frisian that you just saw, they're probably one of the most popular breeds. I think I see people riding the most. All right, prepare for the lag spike. We're heading into lag central. Oh, it's actually not too bad today. So there's no like real crazy reasons why that horse made it to 5th. It's so embarrassing. We're gonna pretend like none of that just happened. I don't know what you're talking about if you saw that. But as I was saying, there's no like real reason why that one's in 5th. It's just kind of, I do like it. There were just kind of some other ones that I felt were a little bit higher on the list. So moving on to 4th place, kind of going along with the last one, is the Halloween Magic Horses. They came out October 8th of this year. I don't know how the rest of everybody feels about these horses. I love them. I think they are so cool. Very, very different. I've never seen anything like that, especially Bixbite, the vampire horse. 10 out of 10. Favorite horse ever. That horse actually made me love the Celle Francais. When that breed came out, I hated it. I thought it was the worst breed that they ever made. I did not like it because after the Halloween horses came out, I was in love with that breed, and now I want every single coat color of the Celle Francais. Well, since we're over here, this is the mule that I have. That one is my favorite one out of all the coat colors. All Halloween, I did not ride any other horses besides those. I think Bixbite was the horse I like fully maxed the fastest and then continued riding that horse for like a while until the next like breed came out, or until I think I was ready to move on from the Halloween vibes. But Star Stable absolutely cooked with those horses. They did such an amazing job with them. I would also say they ranked so high because not only were obviously the magic coats so very different from anything we've ever seen, but so were their non-magical coats. Like, we've never had a horse like that in Star Stable before, and I think that's what makes them very unique and very awesome. All right, so we made it to the top 3. So in 3rd, I have the Black Forest horse. I do really like this horse. I was honestly going to put this one a little bit higher, but I think I have some better reasons to rank some of the other ones a little bit higher. Now, don't get me wrong, I am still in love with the Black Forest horses, especially the like older coats. I absolutely love when Star Stable started bringing out horse coats that look like they're older. I personally love it. I feel like it adds a lot of character to the horse. especially for people, again, who like to role play and things like that. It's really cool that you have options like a horse that looks visually older from a lot of other horses. I love every single movement of the Black Forest horses. I love every single coat. It was so hard when those horses came out not to buy every coat color. I did get 2 of them. Actually, I got the 2 most popular ones. I bought them the day they came out. They're very similar to the Norker, but I love that because I love the Norker as well. I love chunky breeds that have like cute little movements to them. I love their trot. I used them a couple times during club dressage just because I absolutely loved their trot. And a reason why I didn't put them higher on the list is kind of, you're gonna get tired of me saying the same thing, but it is just because I haven't ridden it in quite a bit of time. I maxed one of the coat colors and then haven't really touched them since. The Black Forest horses are the newest horse. Came out November 12th of this year. All right, we're going to do the next one while I do this barrel racing. It's going to be horrendous. But the next horse that came out is the Jorvik Mountain horse that came out July 16th of this year. You probably hear me mashing on my keyboard. I love this horse. This horse almost took #1 spot. This horse is kind of special to me for a couple different reasons. I did only buy 1 coat of this horse. I got the Red Roan. I love her. I think she's absolutely stunning. That was honestly one, other than Bix Bite, one of the only other horses that I maxed and then continued to ride for quite some time just because of how much I love every single movement that horse has, all of its idle animations. I love its special movement, the feather that goes in the mane. It's so cool. It's so cool. Something I've never seen before again. I love its run. It has such a cutesy little run. I love it so much. Another reason why this horse kind of hit the 2nd spot is this horse came out not too long after I joined my club. It was the first horse I bought with all of the people in my club. So every time I see it, I just think about those like really awesome times starting out in the club and like meeting all like super cool people. The horse breed just reminds me of like some really good times. I just feel really happy with that horse. I love it so much. I do want to get another one. I think if they ever come out in the bazaar, which might not happen for a long time just because they are quite new, I'm definitely buying more than 1 more coat. And you can't stop me. I love them too much. The only thing bad I could say about them is I do wish there was a little bit more variety between the coat colors just because I feel like a couple of them are very similar, but that's being super nitpicky because pretty much every single coat that's on these horses are the coats that the horses have in real life. I don't really think I have much else to say about that horse other than close to perfect as you can get, honestly. So that moves us on to our last and final horse on our list of this year. That's gonna be, drumroll please, the Andalusian. They came out September 10th of this year. This horse I love so much. I think everything about this horse is absolutely perfect. I think all of the coat colors are so cool. They're all so very different. There's a lot of different options for these horses. There's black, white, there's buckskin, there's different bays, there's so many different coat colors. I cannot wait to see like a magical horse for the Andalusian because I feel like it's going to be so good and I'm definitely going to buy it. But that brings me to my main reason why I absolutely love this horse. If you didn't already see, my profile picture for both my Instagram and my YouTube is a picture of the bay Andalusian. That horse has basically perfect markings to my horse, my childhood horse, that passed away earlier this year. That horse, except for right now, usually always has a permanent spot in my stable. I pull them out every so often, but I'll put up a picture of both the bay Andalusian and a picture of my boy. He just looks so much like my horse Dakota. It's so cool and I couldn't pass it up when I saw him. I actually named that horse Baby Boy because it reminded me so much of my horse. That, and there was no other name that kind of went along with Dakota's name. I think the special animations are perfect. I think that horse is just perfect in every way. Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Thank you for listening to my yap sesh about all the horses that came out this year and my ranking of each one of them. Like I said in the beginning, this was a very hard list to make, and trying to figure out which rank I want to give each horse, because I do really like them a lot, every single one of them. I think Star Stable did an amazing job with every single one of these horses. I also, quickly before I go, want to let you guys know, you did hear me say something about it just a little bit ago. I do now have an Instagram account. I'm going to be putting that in the description of every single one of my videos. If you want to go ahead and pop over there. For now, there's only one post on there. But over time, I'm going to be posting some behind the scenes. I have a video that I have been cooking up. It's something I've been filming every single day during this week to get out to you for over this weekend, but there will be pictures from that. Eventually there will be funny clips and pictures from me and my club and my friends. So if you kind of want to get all the ins and outs and the behind the scenes and stuff, just pop up over there. It'll be a great time. There'll be all kind of things over on Instagram. All right, I feel like that's enough yapping for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. What are your favorite horses that came out this year? Do you agree with my ranking, or do you disagree? Do you feel like I should have put them in a very different order? Let me know what you think. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.